What's up, everyone? It is I, your professional demon slayer, your steward of Gundor, your genius billionaire playboy basic YouTuber philanthropist, SuperCliff. And if you like what you see / hear, then please hit that like and subscribe button, for every little bit helps in regards to this channel's dream and symbol, that being truth, justice, and a ton of laws. Star Wars Darth Vader issue number 4 is written by Greg Pak and drawn by this guy, because I cannot pronounce names properly. And like how all classic tales begin, this story picks up immediately at the end from where issue 3 had ended, with a gigantic Sando Aqua Sea monster nearly seconds away from swallowing Darth Vader whole. For the Amidalians, a loyalist group dedicated to the life and memory of Padme Amidala, have trapped Vader within a Gungan structure in order to kill the Dark Lord in an effort to honor their queen and to the Jedi, Anakin Skywalker, whom they believe Darth Vader murdered on Mustafar. Awkward! Now, although both Vader and forensic droid Zev-67 have been swallowed by the monster, Vader isn't done, as the Sith Lord begins slicing his way forth similar fashion to the giant worm scene from Gears of War 2. Once the beast is officially confirmed dead, Zev-67 informs Vader that given the tiny population of the Sando Aqua Sea monster species, Vader's actions have increased the monster species' chances of extinction within a century by 83%. Christ on a bike, dude. Later that night, Vader and a squad of Death Troopers head towards Naboo's capital city, Feed, in search of the Amidalians. But suddenly, Vader and his group are caught in Gungan bubble projectors by the Amidalians, who appear to be led by Captain Rick Ole. Remember him? The Naboo pilot who looks similar to Bill Murray and the Phantom Menace? Yep, that dude. It's here where Rick Ole sentences Vader to death for the murder of Padme and Anakin Skywalker. Vader asks Rick if the captain saw Padme die, but Rick tells him no, and that they only buried her. Vader suddenly breaks out of the shield and a firefight ensues. This battle doesn't last long, however, as Vader murders his way through the Amidalians easily, killing Rick Ole in the process. Vader and his squad continue their ways through the woods, eventually coming across the tomb of Padme Amidala. Vader and Zev-67 proceed forward towards the tomb's entrance, but are then greeted by the Handmaidens of Amidala. This includes Sabe, along with her other handmaidens whom are connected to Anakin in some way, many of whom are shown across various shots during the Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones. Vader tells the handmaidens that if they leave now, then they will be spared, but the handmaidens respond with violence as the squad battles with the Dark Lord, and whilst during the skirmish, the handmaidens seem to get the better of Vader as he remembers Padme and the various times he spent with her. Eventually, Vader ends the fight by force choking the handmaidens, only then to force push them off to the side. As Vader begins to enter the tomb, he comes across a sealed case of the pendant he made for Padme during the Phantom Menace. Sabe eventually crawls her way towards Vader, asking him if he is done, but Vader responds, telling her that he is far from done. Star Wars Darth Vader issue number 4 was yet another issue continuing the Naboo callbacks made in the previous issue. I enjoyed seeing Captain Rick Ole come back only to then meet his demise by the same person whom he taught the basics of Naboo star piloting to. For me personally, this definitely hit home. I can still remember back when I was 8 years old, seeing my first Star Wars movie in the theater, that being The Phantom Menace. So much like Vader, I too am having nostalgic flashbacks. I'm also very intrigued with Vader's journey into Padme's tomb. I'm kind of curious as to what he will see, and if it's possible that he will somehow resurrect Padme in his mind, like a Darth Plagueis kind of weird Force way. Star Wars Darth Vader issue number 4 gets an 8 out of 10. Giggity goo.